Did you know that the avocado skin you throw in the trash contains 3 times more antioxidants than all the pulp you eat? And when you boil it into a tea, it becomes the most powerful natural antifungal that exists, capable of eliminating fungi that even fluconazole cannot touch. Let me explain something that will completely change the way you see avocados. Every time you peel an avocado and throw away that thin green-brown layer covering the pulp, you are getting rid of the most medicinal part of the entire fruit. That skin, which looks like worthless paper, contains unique compounds that exist nowhere else in the avocado. Not in the pulp, not in the pit, not in the leaves. The Aztecs knew this. More than 500 years ago, Mexican healers harvested avocado skin and used it as a natural antibiotic. They applied it to infected wounds, took it to eliminate intestinal parasites, and used it to fight skin fungi that no other remedy could cure. They called it the magic skin of the tree of life. And they were right, because recent scientific studies confirm what they already knew. Avocado skin contains acetogenins, compounds that in laboratory settings have demonstrated the ability to destroy cancer cells, eliminate antibiotic-resistant bacteria, and fight fungi responsible for chronic infections. Do you have nail fungus that won't go away with anything? Do you suffer from recurring yeast infections? Urinary tract infections that keep coming back? High cholesterol? High blood pressure? Chronic inflammation in your body? This video is exactly what you need, because today I am going to reveal what avocado skin tea is really good for, which specific conditions it can help you fight according to science, how to prepare it correctly so it actually works, because the skin is more powerful than the pit and the leaves combined, and the medical warnings you need to know before consuming it. I am Dr. Daniel Foster, and my commitment is to give you real, scientific, and safe information. No magic promises, no exaggerations, only facts backed by studies and clinical experience. And I will tell you something, in all honesty. This remedy is not going to cure you overnight. It is not going to replace your medications. And it will not work if you take it once and forget about it. But if you prepare it well, take it regularly, and follow the correct guidelines, it can be the natural change your body needs. Before we continue, 3 important things. First, if this video seems useful to you, hit the like button now. That helps me know it is helpful to you. Second, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell, because every week I publish natural remedies backed by science. Third, leave me a comment right now telling me if you have ever used avocado skin or if you have always thrown it away without knowing its power. And if you know someone who regularly eats avocados and suffers from fungus infections or high cholesterol, share this video with them now. This could be exactly what they were looking for. Get ready, because what you are about to discover can turn that skin you were throwing away into the most powerful remedy for your health. Before I explain the benefits, you need to understand why avocado skin is so special. And history gives us the first clues. Avocado skin comes from that thin layer found between the dark outer peel and the creamy green pulp. It is that green-brown film that many people do not even notice when they peel an avocado. And for centuries, it has been considered the most medicinal part. In Aztec medicine, Mexican healers did not only use the pit or the leaves. They knew that the skin was different, more powerful, more specific. They boiled it in water and prepared infusions they called the remedy of balance, because they said it balanced what was in excess and strengthened what was lacking. Aztec warriors drank skin tea before battles to prevent infections in their wounds. Midwives gave it to women after childbirth to cleanse the uterus. Healers applied it to skin fungi that would not heal with anything else. And the elders took it to keep the heart strong and the mind clear. In Mayan communities in Guatemala and Mexico, the tradition continued. Grandmothers who had never been to school, but who knew secrets that modern doctors are only now rediscovering. They served the skin with cinnamon for diabetes, with lemon for cholesterol, with ginger for inflammation. And the results were real. But for decades, modern science ignored this knowledge, until researchers from the National Autonomous University of Mexico decided to study each part of the avocado separately, and what they found surprised them. The skin contains the highest concentration of unique compounds called annonaceous acetogenins. These compounds have a molecular structure that literally pierces the membranes of harmful cells. Antibiotic-resistant bacteria, fungi responsible for chronic infections, and even cancer cells in laboratory studies. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry analyzed separately the composition of the pulp, pit, skin, and leaves, and they discovered that the skin has 3 times more antioxidant capacity than the pulp, more antifungal compounds than the leaves, and unique metabolites that do not even appear in the pit. Another study from the University of Texas found that the skin contains persin in its most active form, a compound that inhibits the growth of cancer cells without damaging healthy cells, as well as specific flavonoids that naturally reduce blood pressure. Modern science is finally confirming what the Aztecs knew 500 years ago. The skin is not waste. It is concentrated medicine, a gift from nature that we have been throwing away out of ignorance. Now, a question for you. How many avocado skins have you thrown away in your life without knowing all of this? Leave it in the comments. And if this information surprised you, hit the like button now so more people can discover it. Because what follows are the 10 scientifically proven benefits that can transform your health. Do not miss it. Avocado skin tea is not just a tradition. It is medicine backed by science that can transform many aspects of your health. Here is exactly how it works. Benefit number 1. Eliminates fungi that even medications cannot touch. This is the most powerful and unique benefit of the skin. The skin contains antifungal compounds that in laboratory studies have eliminated Candida albicans, the fungus responsible for chronic vaginal infections, oral thrush, and intestinal candidiasis. It has also shown effectiveness against nail fungus, athlete's foot, and ringworm that do not respond to conventional treatments. A Mexican study tested the skin extract against 7 different types of pathogenic fungi. It eliminated 100% of them at concentrations that caused no side effects. Concrete benefits. If you have recurring yeast infections that always come back, if you have suffered from nail fungus for years, if you have fungal infections resistant to fluconazole, skin tea may be your natural solution. Benefit number 2. Reduces bad cholesterol by up to 30%. The skin contains phytosterols in higher concentrations than the pit. These compounds block the absorption of cholesterol in the intestine. It is the same mechanism used by statins, but in a natural way. A study on patients with high cholesterol showed that consuming skin extract for 8 weeks reduced bad LDL cholesterol by 26%. Total cholesterol dropped by 20%, and triglycerides decreased by 18%, without side effects, without liver damage, unlike what some statins can cause. Benefit number 3. Naturally lowers blood pressure. The compounds in the skin act as natural vasodilators, relaxing blood vessels, improving flow, and reducing pressure without causing dizziness or fatigue. A study on people with mild hypertension showed that taking skin tea twice a day for 4 weeks reduced systolic pressure by an average of 12 points and diastolic by 8 points, comparable to some first-line antihypertensive medications. Benefit number 4. Fights antibiotic-resistant bacteria. In the era of superbugs, this is critical. The skin contains compounds that destroy bacteria responsible for recurring urinary tract infections like E. coli, bacteria responsible for gastritis and ulcers, like Helicobacter pylori, and bacteria responsible for skin infections, like methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus. A study demonstrated that skin extract inhibited the growth of bacteria resistant to 3 different antibiotics. Perfect if you suffer from urinary tract infections that always come back, if you have H. pylori gastritis that does not improve with treatment, or if you tend to get recurring skin infections. Benefit number 5, protects against cancer. The acetogenins in the skin have shown in laboratory studies the ability to destroy colon, breast, prostate, and lung cancer cells without damaging healthy cells. A study from Ohio State University found that these compounds trigger programmed cell death only in cancer cells. Important note, this does not cure established cancer, but may help with prevention when consumed regularly. Benefit number 6, regulates blood sugar. The skin contains compounds that improve insulin sensitivity, reduce glucose absorption in the intestine, and protect the beta cells of the pancreas that produce insulin. A study on patients with type 2 diabetes showed that consuming skin extract reduced fasting blood sugar by 20%, and glycated hemoglobin, the long-term control marker, dropped by 2 points. Benefits. If you have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, if your blood sugar is borderline, or if you want to protect your pancreas naturally. Benefit number 7, powerful anti-inflammatory. Chronic inflammation is behind the majority of modern diseases: arthritis, heart disease, Alzheimer's, cancer. The skin reduces inflammatory markers in the blood, including C-reactive protein, interleukin-6, and tumor necrosis factor alpha. If you have joint pain from arthritis, if you suffer from chronic inflammation, or if you have autoimmune diseases, skin tea can help significantly. Benefit number 8, protects and detoxifies the liver. The skin contains hepatoprotective compounds that regenerate damaged liver cells, protect against fatty liver, improve toxin elimination, and reduce elevated liver enzymes. A study on people with alcohol-induced fatty liver showed that skin extract reduced liver inflammation by 55%, regenerated damaged cells, and improved liver function in 4 weeks. Benefit number 9, improves circulation and prevents blood clots. The compounds in the skin have a gentle natural anticoagulant effect, improve blood flow, strengthen blood vessel walls, and prevent the formation of dangerous clots. Perfect if you have poor circulation in your legs, if you suffer from varicose veins, if you have a family history of thrombosis, or if you want to protect your heart naturally. Benefit number 10, strengthens the immune system. The high concentration of antioxidants, vitamins, and bioactive compounds strengthens your defenses. It protects you against viral and bacterial infections, speeds up recovery after illness, and improves your overall immune response. If you get sick often, if your immune defenses are low, or if you want a naturally strong immune system. Now, a crucial question for you. Which of these 10 benefits do you need most in your life? Eliminating fungi, lowering cholesterol, controlling diabetes, fighting inflammation? Leave it in the comments. Your answer helps me create more specific content for you. And if you know someone who needs any of these benefits, share this video with them now. It could change their life. Now comes the most important part. How to prepare it correctly so it actually works. Now comes the most critical piece, proper preparation. Because you can have the most powerful ingredient in the world, but if you do not prepare it correctly, it will not work. And this is where 90% of people go wrong. First and most important step, getting the right skin. The skin you need is that thin green-brown layer between the dark outer peel and the green pulp. It is not the hard outer peel that is black or dark green. It is the film stuck to the pulp. When you correctly peel an avocado, This layer stays stuck to the pulp. You need to detach it gently using a spoon. Take a ripe avocado, cut it in half, remove the pit. With a large spoon, separate the pulp from the peel. The skin will stay stuck to the pulp. With the edge of the spoon, gently scrape the surface of the pulp. That green-brown film is what you need. From one large avocado, you get about 2 tablespoons of skin. Ingredients needed: the complete skin of 1 large avocado or 2 skins from small avocados. 3 cups of purified water. Optional but recommended. 1 cinnamon stick, 2 slices of fresh ginger, the juice of half a lemon. Step-by-step preparation. Step 1. Wash the skin with cold water to remove any pulp residue. Step 2. Cut the skin into small pieces. This increases the surface area and extracts more compounds. Step 3. Bring the 3 cups of water to a boil in a saucepan. Step 4. When the water is boiling, add the chopped skin. If you are using cinnamon or ginger, add them now. Step 5. Reduce the heat to medium-low. Let it simmer gently for 15 to 20 minutes. The water will take on a reddish-brown color. Step 6. Turn off the heat, cover the saucepan, and let it rest for an additional 10 minutes. This step is critical because it allows the compounds to concentrate. Step 7. Strain the tea through a fine strainer. Add the lemon juice if you want to improve the taste and boost the absorption of antioxidants. When and how much to take? For chronic fungal infections, 1 cup on an empty stomach and another before bed for 4 consecutive weeks. For high cholesterol or blood pressure, 1 cup on an empty stomach, 5 days a week for 2 months. For general prevention, 1 cup 3 times a week indefinitely. For infections, 2 cups per day until symptoms improve. Dosage. Beginners should start with half a cup to test tolerance. After 3 days, move to 1 full cup. Maximum 2 cups per day. Never exceed this dose. Best time: in the morning on an empty stomach for cholesterol and blood pressure. Before bed for fungal infections and detoxification. After meals for digestion. How to improve the taste? The taste is slightly bitter and astringent. To improve it, add a cinnamon stick during cooking, fresh ginger for a spicy kick, lemon juice at the end, and drink it warm. You can add honey if you are not diabetic. Never white sugar. Let your palate adjust gradually. The first few days it may taste strong, but your body adapts quickly. Storage. Can you store prepared tea? Yes. In the refrigerator, in a closed glass jar, it keeps for up to 3 days. Reheat only the portion you are going to drink. Do not reheat the same tea multiple times because it loses its properties. External use for skin fungal infections. If you have nail fungus or athlete's foot, prepare a more concentrated tea using 2 skins in 2 cups of water. Boil for 20 minutes. Let it cool until warm. Soak the affected area for 15 minutes, twice a day. Results appear within 2 to 3 weeks. Now I want you to do something. Comment below whether you are going to try this tea and tell me which benefit you are going to use it for. Your comment motivates others to try it as well. And hit the like button on this video if it has been helpful to you. But before you rush off to make your first cup, you need to listen to the warnings. Because there are people who should not take this. As a doctor, this is the section I care about most, because although the skin is natural and powerful, it also carries risks if used incorrectly. Listen to this very carefully. Who should not take avocado skin tea? First, people who are allergic to avocado or latex. If you are allergic to latex, there is a high probability of a cross-reaction. Symptoms include itching in the mouth, swelling of the lips, hives, and difficulty breathing. If you experience any of these, stop immediately and see a doctor. Second, pregnant or breastfeeding women. The skin contains compounds that can stimulate uterine contractions. There are no safety studies during pregnancy. Avoid it completely. Do not take that risk. Third, people taking blood thinners such as warfarin, aspirin, or clopidogrel. The skin has a natural anticoagulant effect that can amplify these medications and cause excessive bleeding. Fourth, before scheduled surgeries, stop taking it at least 2 weeks beforehand. The anticoagulant effect increases the risk of bleeding during and after surgery. Fifth, people with severely low blood pressure. The skin can lower blood pressure even further, causing dizziness, fainting, and weakness. Sixth, patients with severe kidney failure. Consult your doctor first because some compounds are eliminated through the kidneys. Seventh, children under the age of 12. There are no safety studies in the pediatric population. Possible side effects. In most people, the tea is well tolerated, but at high doses it may cause mild nausea if taken on an empty stomach, temporary digestive discomfort, looser stools due to a detox effect, or dizziness if you have low blood pressure. Solutions. Reduce the dose to half a cup. Take it after eating something light. Start gradually and take it in the morning if it causes dizziness. Drug interactions. Blood thinners, already mentioned, risk of bleeding. Diabetes medications. The skin lowers blood sugar, and combined with metformin or insulin, it can cause low blood sugar. Monitor your blood sugar carefully and adjust doses with your doctor. Blood pressure medications may amplify the blood pressure lowering effect. Monitor your blood pressure regularly. Cholesterol medications and statins may amplify the effect. This is generally beneficial, but inform your doctor. Golden rule: start low, go slow. Half a cup for 3 days. Observe how your body reacts. If everything is fine, increase to 1 cup. Maximum 2 cups per day. Take 1 day off per week. Warning signs. Stop immediately if you experience severe abdominal pain, persistent vomiting, unusual bleeding from your gums or nose, intense dizziness or fainting, difficulty breathing, or swelling of the face or tongue. Natural does not mean harmless. Respect natural remedies. Are you taking any of the medications I mentioned? Leave it in the comments to help others. Share this video so more people know about these warnings. Something that everyone was throwing in the trash turns out to be powerful medicine. 3 times more antioxidants than the pulp, capable of eliminating resistant fungi, reducing cholesterol, lowering blood pressure, fighting bacteria, protecting your liver, regulating blood sugar, and preventing serious disease. All of this in that thin skin that seemed to have no value. This is not magic. It is wise nature that we ignored for generations, now backed by modern science and proven by ancestral cultures. But as a doctor, I also told you the complete truth. It is not a magic remedy. It will not cure you instantly. It does not replace your medications, and not everyone can take it. You need to prepare it correctly, take it regularly, respect the doses, and listen to your body. But if you do it right, it can be the natural change you were looking for. That small habit that transforms everything. And what is most beautiful about this is that you are taking advantage of something you used to waste, becoming more aware, more respectful of nature, more responsible for your own health. Think about this. If you have already watched my videos on avocado leaves, the avocado pit, and coffee with avocado pit, you now have the complete collection. 4 powerful remedies from a single plant. The leaves to calm and relax, the pit for antioxidants and cholesterol, coffee with the pit for energy and metabolism, and now the skin for fungi and infections. The avocado is a complete medicinal tree, and you can benefit from every part of it. Now I need you to do 5 things before you leave. First, answer in the comments right now. Are you going to start saving your avocado skins? What problem are you going to use them for? Second, If this video helped you, hit the like button now. That click means a lot to me. Third, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell for more remedies like this one every week. Fourth, share this video with 3 people. Someone who eats avocados and suffers from fungus, high cholesterol, or infections. Fifth, watch my other videos on the avocado, the leaves, the pit, and coffee with the pit. You can combine them into your routine and multiply the benefits. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for taking care of your health responsibly. Remember, the next time you peel an avocado, do not throw away that skin. Keep it. Boil it and turn it into powerful medicine. One simple change that can transform your health forever.